We get asked all the time, you know, what about the minigun? What about the minigun? Overseas, you're running your soft Humvees, whether you're going around through Baghdad, out in the desert, wherever. Normally, your Humvees we'd be running either a M250 cal on top or Mark 19. You start getting into areas deep in Baghdad where you're in a lot of urban area. We've gotten away from using the 40mm grenade launchers, either the Mark 19 or the Mark 47, simply because you're literally sometimes so close to those buildings that those 40mm rounds don't have time to actually arm before they hit the buildings. Now, what does that mean? What that means is now off the front of that concrete building, bouncing off and coming back to me are little 40mm bombs landing all over the place. Not real good when you got a bunch of Humvees with assaulters loaded on top of them. 50 cals, great weapon, because that Deuce, it will literally fly right through those concrete walls deeper inside the buildings. Swing arms on the vehicles, we would have the 240 machine guns or the saws. They bring a lot to the fight. However, if you want to break the enemy's morale bigger than anything else, there is nothing on the battlefield better than the breath of Allah. Right? The minigun got that name running around in Sadr City. The ICTF and the Green Berets that were being advisors for them, we'd mount these on our Humvees. Different deployments, it'd be on the lead recon vehicle. Other units would run them one vehicle back so that they could protect that lead vehicle. But no matter what it was, when you got in that gunfight, yeah, tracers going here, coming both ways. When you open up with this garden hose right here, 3,000 rounds a minute running down range, it is literally a garden hose. You're just painting the windows that you want. Now, they won't go through the concrete walls, but, and I saw it happen in Sadr City, you start aiming up at that third floor window, even if he goes, the guy in the pajamas cuts back inside the room, you work a couple hundred rounds inside that window, they start going off all the walls inside the room, bouncing around, making a nice little food processor for him. And it's a great gun. Runs off of the two actual motors. One motor will be on top of the ammo can, mounted behind you in the Humvee. It's got a hopper, 3,000 rounds in it per can. The motor on top of the can is pushing the ammo and pulling it up out of the can. The other motor up here is pulling the ammo up through the food chute and rotating the barrels. Runs off of electricity. Because it's fed the mount into the vehicle, there's no recoil in your hands at all. The vehicle's absorbing all of it, and it's not an impulse like the Deuce that would actually get the vehicle rocking. It's a constant push. It's a very smooth weapon to shoot, and that's why the door gunners like to use them on the helicopters. My particular deployments, we had the fixed rate guns that would only shoot 3,000 rounds a minute. There are other versions of the miniguns where it's variable from a lower rate to a much higher rate. Very easy. Flip up the safety switch. It basically covers your trigger. And after that, you grab onto these spades, you push that button down, and you just hold on, and you just start writing your name on the side of the buildings. Beautiful thing. 7.62, great round. The actual minigun ammo is a hard link. In other words, it's not your regular 240 ammo. The links are actually a little bit harder so the belt doesn't stretch. The other difference is it will come linked with a tracer 1 every 10 rounds instead of 1 every 4. So 1 every 5, 1 in 4 mix. Great weapon system. The only downside is you've got to maintain it. You've got to keep it clean. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful of anybody turning these barrels while it's sitting in motor pool. We would actually take a big orange handled screwdriver and sit it down through here so people would know that the gun was hot. Dave, you got anything you want to add?
Everything you said, I didn't hear the word accuracy. You talk about the impulse of that gun and that vehicle rocking, but this thing, that's smooth, extremely accurate,
very accurate.
And we can mount any optic on this thing with the rail accessory. Nighttime, daytime, lasers.
Run the big Surefire Hellfire spotlight on it with the IR lens.
Our machine guns were always taught 6 to 9 round burst, and that was designed to get a tracer or two out there for spot. They sing a high rate of fire. It is deadly accurate. Breath of Allah. We're not the one that named it.
We didn't name it, they did.